baseball here on Dragon Vision, getting ready to start the top of the first inning. Leading off for the Dragons will be catcher Jace Mack. First pitch, low and away for ball one. We're coming to you live from the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex, home of the Carson Newman Eagles. 1-0 count, nobody out, top of the first inning. Pitch to Mack. Called high for ball two. 2-0 count now. You got Harrison Shelton on deck. The 2-0 pitch to Mack. On the black for strike one. 2-1 count, nobody out, top of the first inning. Mack up to bat, followed by Shelton, and then Davis. Swing and a miss for strike two. 2-2 count, nobody out. Dragons in their road gray uniforms, black lettering, white trim. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. Caught, foul tip, caught for strike three actually. So Mack down 0-1 today with the first strikeout of the day for the pitcher, number 6 for Gatlinburg Pittman. They're in their home white uniforms, yellow stripes, blue trim. Harrison Shelton up to bat next. Harrison leading the team in slugging percentage this season, a little over 600 right now. First pitch to Shelton. Almost hits him. He had to back away for that one. 1-0 count. One out here in the top of the first inning. Dragons look to be back in action here tomorrow afternoon against West Valley. He grounds the ball foul down the first base line. Coach Scott tried to grab that one on the one hop, but was not able to. 1-1 count, one out. I'm going to go try to see how this sounds, make sure I don't need to adjust anything. Swing and a miss for strike two. So you got a 1-2 count, one out here in the top of the first inning. The 1-2 pitch to Shelton. Nice little curve on that one, but it was just a little bit high for ball two. I think the wind kind of grabbed that one just a little bit. You got wind right now, looks like it's blowing from right to left field. Here's the pitch. Ball three. Shelton now working the count full after going down 0-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here at Carson Newman. Here's the pitch to Shelton. Walked him on the pitch, a little bit low and inside. Shelton, the first base runner of the day for the Dragons. Brings up shortstop Garrett Davis. Davis with his unique approach up to the batter's box. Shelton at first. Davis at home. Jackson Webb on deck. Shelton takes a lead. First pitch to Davis. Ground ball towards the shortstop. Gets below the shortstop's glove. So it's going to be a 1-out single for Garrett Davis. Now you got Shelton at second, Davis at first. Brings up Jackson Webb, left fielder today. Jackson Webb, the cleanup hitter. Leading the team in batting average so far this season. Second on the team in doubles. So you got Shelton at second, Davis at first, Webb at the plate, Garrett Lee on deck. 1-out pitch. Pops him up down the third base line and out of play. 0-1 count, 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Dragons will be in action again tomorrow at 1 o'clock versus West Ridge. Right here again at Carson Newman. The 0-1 pitch. Low gets away. Both runners will advance, no throw. So you got 1-1 count with runners now at second and third. A base hit from Webb could score 2. Webb sets back in the batter's box, waiting on the 1-1 pitch. The 1-1 pitch. Lined it right up the middle to the center fielder. One hop, gets past the center fielder. 1 run will score. Davis racing his way around third. 2 runs will score. Webb trying to go for a triple now. He's going to get to triple. They're going to stop him there. His 3rd triple of the season. brings home the first 2 batters for the Dragons. Dragons now lead 2-0 here in the top of the first inning. As Garrett Lee, the Milligan commit, comes up next for the Milligan signee comes up next for the Dragons, followed by Isaiah Slavin. You got Webb at third, Garrett Lee at the plate, Isaiah Slavin on deck. Shelton and Davis scored on that triple. Here's the first pitch, low and away for ball 1. That 2-1 triple scored Harrison Shelton and Garrett Davis. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Lee. Right down the middle for strike 1. 1-1 count, 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Dragons now lead by 2. Lee ready for the 1-1 pitch. Pops it up, going back. Shortstop looks like he might get it. No, left fielder's going to call him out over. Makes it out, but Webb will try to come home. Webb will score after tagging up. So it is now 3-0 with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning as Isaiah Slavin comes up to bat next. The Mars Hill signee for the Dragons coming up to bat off that sacrifice fly from Garrett Lee. So you've got Isaiah Slavin up to bat. You've got Sammy Duggins on deck. 2 outs here, top of the first inning. Pitch to Slavin. Foul back into the net for strike 1. Sam Duggins goes to retrieve the foul ball to get back to the umpire. 0-1 count, 2 outs, top of the first inning. Dragons now on their 6th hitter of this inning. The 0-1 pitch to Slavin. A little bit high for ball 1. 3-0 your score here in the top of the first inning. The 1-1 pitch to Slavin. Inside, almost hitting for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Outside. I call 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Outside for ball 4, so it's the second walk of the inning. Sorry if you couldn't hear the beginning of this one. We had a walk to start off. We had a walk to start the game with Harrison Shelton. Then Garrett Davis followed it up with a single after Jace Mack struck out in his first at bat. Then you had Jackson Webb get a 2-run triple. Now you got a runner at first, and Sam Duggins pops it up, going to the shortstop and out for the 3rd out of the inning. So 3 runs on 2 hits, no errors, 1 Dragon left on base. We'll be right back with the bottom of the first inning. So you got a runner at first. Nobody out here at the top of the second inning as Hagen Golden comes up to bat next. He is your starting shortstop tonight. First pitch to Goldie. So you got a runner at first. Nobody out. It's called strike one. So you got an 0-1 count, nobody out. Hit Braden Hensley at first. Goldie at the mound. Goldie lines it right underneath the pitcher's glove. Picked up by the second baseman. Tried to tag Braden Hensley out, but was not able to hold on to it. So now you got runners at first and second. Here in the top of the second inning, Dragons lead by 3. As we go back to the top of the order with Jace Mack, he struck out in his first at bat. We're going to be doing a little bit different. For some reason, the headset does not want to work right now, so we're actually going to be talking to the camera for the rest of this one. 3 balls, no strike, or no, 3-0 is your score. Matt getting ready to step up for his second plate appearance of the night. The 3-0 pitch, or no, the first pitch to Mac with a 3-0 score. Called strike on the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike, no outs here at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex, home of the Carson Newman Eagles. Clinton Dragons taking on the Gatlinburg Highlanders tonight. What would have been a doubleheader turns into 1 game tonight due to some weather issues. Outside for ball 1. 1-1 count, no outs, runners at first and second. Second time Dragons have had multiple runners on in this game. Last time Jackson Webb was able to get a 2-run triple. We'll see what Jace Mack does with this one, the starting catcher. You got Hensley at second. Hagen Golden at first. The pitch. Check swing, said he went. Must have fouled. Couldn't tell if he said he went or if it was a. Looked like he said he went for it. It was close. 1-2 count, no outs, 3-0 the score. Mack up for the second time, striking out in the top of the first inning. The pitch to Mack. Outside for ball 2. I think the wind grabbed that one just a little bit and pushed it into the opposite batter's box. 2-2 count, no outs, 3-0 the score. Mack waiting on it. The pitch low for ball 3. And Braden Hensley tried to do a little bit of aggressive base running, but will be out on the throw. So you now got a runner at first and 1 out here. And you got a runner at first and 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Mack now with a full count. Harrison Shelton on deck. The payoff pitch to Mack as he checks the runner at first. Rips it down the first base line, but way out of play. Landed beyond the fence in the first base line, rolling down to the fence line. So still a payoff pitch to Mack with a full count and 1 out. Goldie takes the lead. Low for ball 4. So it's 2 walks in this inning. So you got runners at first and second once again for Harrison Shelton. Shelton walked in his last at bat. You got Jackson Barrett going a courtesy run for the catcher, Jace Mack. One out. Harrison Shelton up to plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Low throw. It's going to get away from the third baseman as Goldie's going to try to come home and score. Goldie will come home and score on the throwing error, making it 4-0. The Dragons lead the Highlanders, and we now got a runner at second with still 1 out and an 0-1 count to Harrison Shelton. Shelton walked in his last at bat. Garrett Davis is on deck. You've got Jackson Barrett at second, courtesy running for Jace Mack. 4-0 your score. Second pitch to Harrison. Swing and a miss for strike 2, sorry. Pitch moved just a bit outside for that one to become an 0-2. To become an 0-2 count, he just missed his stretch.
So you got an 0-2 count, 1 out, runner at second. Checks the runner at second. Barrett not going. Grounds the ball towards third, but it will be fouled by the time he picks it up. So Shelton comes back into the batter's box. 0-2 count still. Jackson Barrett at second. Harrison Shelton at the plate. Garrett Davis on deck. Then you got Jackson Webb in the hole. Checks the runner at second, throws it high and behind him. Once again, Shelton in the first inning walked and scored a run. The pitch to Shelton. Swing and a miss for strike 3. He stretched out a little bit too far for that one, so now you got 2 outs here in the top of the second inning as Garrett Davis comes up to bat. Garrett Davis is 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored tonight. Runner at second. Dragons already getting 1 run home in this inning so far. Wind is moving from right to left. Pitch to Davis. Called strike on the outside corner. 0-1 count, 2 outs, top of the second inning. Dragons lead by 4. Checks the runner at second. The pitch curved right across the inside part of the plate right there. Nice little spin on that move. Garrett Davis isn't so sure about that call, but that was a strike. So you got 0-2 count now for 2 outs. Pitcher looking for his 3rd strikeout of the game. Here's the pitch. Fouled back out of play and into the bleachers of the football stadium. That's 2 foul balls now. I see the Gatlinburg going out there to try to retrieve. 0-2 count, 2 outs, runner at second. Checks the runner at second. Gets ready for the pitch to Davis. The pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. So that's 1 run on no hits, no errors, 1 Dragon left on base. We'll be right back with the bottom of the second. First pitch for the top of the bottom of the second inning is called low and away for ball 1. Once again, you got Sam Rayleigh on the mound. The pitch from Rayleigh's a little bit high, but called strike 1. A little bit of a delayed call on that one. You got a 1-1 count, no outs, wind moving from right to left. Once again, the sound's going to be a little bit different. We're not using the headsets tonight. Third pitch is outside for ball 2. A little bit low and away. Your Clinton Dragons leading the Gatlinburg Highlanders 4-0. Once again, the Dragons will be back in action tomorrow at 1 o'clock against Westridge. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. Same pitch he rung up Garrett Davis with in the top of the second inning. The 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch outside for ball 3. Count now full for number 11 for Gatlinburg Pittman. I'll pull up my game changer and give you exact stats here in a minute. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded towards the third baseman. Backhanded by Davis, but he couldn't field it cleanly. He's going to eat it. and let the runner get to first on an infield single. First hit of the day for the Highlanders. Gets a runner at first, nobody out for number 17. Sam Rayleigh, Mack, Slavin, Hensley, Davis, and Goldie and Davis in the infield for you. The first pitch is called for strike one to the second batter of the inning. Your outfield includes Webb, Shelton, and Sammy Duggins. Pickoff move not in time. Rayleigh to Slavin on the pickoff move. The pitch curved right back, started in the batter's box and curved across to make it an 0-2 account now. 0-2 count, no outs, pickoff move not in time. A little bit of a chilly and windy day for baseball after a fairly rainy start most of the places. Outside, ball one, pickoff move will not get him in time. It would have been a good catch by Hensley, but it will be a stolen base to get a runner now at second. Had Hensley cleanly fielded that, we would have one out. No, we would have no outs. We still have no outs. We would have an out. Oh, he did strike out. Okay. So it was a strike three call. It was trying to be a strike him out, throw him out, double play. One out here, runner at second. Pitch right down the heart of the plate for strike one. Rayleigh now with 2 strikeouts on the day as we are in the bottom of the second inning, leading by 4. The pitch fouled backing out of play and into the football stadium for strike 2. 0-2 count, 1 out, runner at second. First Highlander to get to second base so far tonight. 3-1 or 4-0 your score. Dragons scored 3 in the top of the first and 1 in the top of the second. The 0-2 pitch. Runner moves for ball one, but that's probably going to be an out right there because the catcher was in the way on that throw. We'll see what they're going to say. They're saying he's safe right now, but they're going to talk about it. The catcher, it was catcher interference, or it was batter interference. Mack tried to throw him out, and the batter didn't get out of the batter's box. So they're going to call out number 2. We'll see. There's going to be a little bit of a discussion because Mack was trying to throw him out from behind the catcher. 5 did not try to get out of the way. He had to go around 5 to throw the ball. So they're still going to call an out. They're still going to call an out. I think they're going to call an out. So they are. They're going to call the runner at third out. So now you got 2 outs and still number 5 up to bat. 1-2 count. Rayleigh pitching, Mack behind the plate. Slavin, Hensley, Goldie, and Davis your infield. Webb, Shelton, and Sam Duggins are your outfield tonight. Rayleigh is the player only. He's a pitcher only tonight. Garrett Lee is the designated hitter. The 1-2 pitch. A little bit outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning. The pitch from Rayleigh. Grounded foul down the third base line and into the dugout. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning. Nice little crowd here from both Gatlinburg Pittman and from Clinton. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Curved right across the middle for strike 3. Third strikeout of the game for Sam Rayleigh. We'll be right back with the top of the third inning. Welcome back to Clinton Dragon Baseball here on Dragon Vision. We begin the top of the third inning. Jackson Webb, who is 1 for 1 today with a 2 RBI triple in the first inning. In the first inning, he was able to score Garrett Davis and Harrison Shelton. Here's the pitch from Webb. Swing and a miss for strike one. So you got 0-1 count, no outs here. Top of the third inning, Webb stepping back in the batter's box. The 0-1 pitch, foul, backing out of play into the road for strike two. Oh, 2 count, nobody out. Leadoff batter Webb. Here's the pitch. Lined it back right where he hit the last one. It's going to bounce in front of the center fielder, who's going to stop it on one hop. Jackson Webb now 2 for 2 on the day with a single and a triple for the sophomore from Clinton. Here comes up the Milligan commit, or the Milligan signee, the designated hitter tonight, Garrett Lee, wearing number 19. Home plate umpire having some kind of discussion with the Gatlinburg Pittman head coach. Not so sure what the discussion is, as he now comes in. He's now going to come in and talk to the second base umpire. It's still not sure what the discussion would be. Webb right now is at first. He would be 2 for 2 on the day with a single and a triple. We'll see what they're going to say. Maybe they're telling him to watch something in the batter's box. I'm not sure. Now you got Garrett Lee coming up to bat. Garrett Lee had a sacrifice fly in his last at bat and scored the third run of the game for the Dragons. Or had the third run of the game come across. Webb at first, Lee at the plate, pitch to Lee, inside, called strike one. 0-1 count now. Nobody out, 4-0 your score. Wind once again blowing from right to left. Webb takes a little bit of a modest lead at first. Pitch to Lee. Fouled back and hits the backstop for strike two. Isaiah Slavin getting the foul ball for the umpire. So you got an 0-2 count, nobody out. Top of the third inning. Quick moving game so far here at Carson Newman. Once again, Dragons will be back in action tomorrow right here at Carson Newman at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex as they take on Westridge. It's going to fly ball towards right field. It's going back. Going to hit the wall in one hop. Lee's going to round first, get to second. Webb's going to stop at third. No, he's going to round third and try to come home. Webb will be out trying to come home. Not sure why he was doing that one, but it would still be a one out. That'll still be a double for Garrett Lee, and now you got a runner at second with one out. I thought they were going to try to keep Webb at third. I think that's what Coach Long is telling him. He was trying to give him the hold up sign, and Webb just didn't see the sign. So you now got a runner at second, Garrett Lee at second for Isaiah Slavin. Isaiah Slavin walked in his last at bat. 4-0 your score with one out here. Sammy Duggins on deck. He checks on Lee at second. Lee with a little bit of a shorter leadoff. Outside called strike one on the outside corner. Same pitch has been called all night for both sides, Highlanders and your Dragons. 0-1 count, one out, 4-0 your score. The pitch to Slavin. Outside for ball one. One's across the board. Dragons in their road gray uniforms, black lettering, white trim. The pitch turns on and fouled back behind home plate for strike two. Slavin just a little bit underneath that one. So you got 1-2 count, one out. Runner at second. Slavin at the plate. Lee at second. Duggins on deck. The 1-2 pitch. Called ball two. Slavin bent his knees to look at that one to try to make it seem like it was a little lower than it was. Coach Long, the third base coach today. Coach Scott, the first base coach for your Clinton Dragons. 2-2 count, one out. Lee takes a little bit of a larger lead, bouncing back and forth. The pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. Second out of the inning. Slavin's first out of the game brings up Sammy Duggins, who is over 1 on the day. He flew out in his last at bat. His at bat ended the first inning. So you got Sam Duggins at the plate, Braden Hensley now on deck, Garrett Lee still at second. The pitch inside, saw a lot of movement on that one. 1-0 count, 2 outs. 4-0 your score. The 1-0 pitch, high for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Duggan steps back in. Two-0 pitch, right down the middle for strike 1. Duggins flew. He actually popped out to the shortstop in his last at bat on a soft line drive. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Flag. Now, the wind now looks like it's blowing out more towards dead center field. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Should have been strike 2 on that one. And then Garrett Lee's going to run to third. And he's going to get into third. He gets off the base, and they're going to call him out because he slid. No. He got back. It looked like he slid off the base and was tagged out. That should have just been a 2-2 count with that strikeout. But Gatlinburg Pittman thought it was the third strikeout. So Lee was right now standing on third. We'll see what the discussion has to say on that one. It was a 2-1 count on that strike call. So they're going to send him back to second because of a dead ball. So Lee now will be at second base. 2-2 count, 2 outs. The second base umpire having a little bit of fun talking to Garrett Lee as he jogs back to second base. 2-2 count, 2 outs, 4-0 your score. See if Duggins can get a base hit right here and possibly score Garrett Lee and bring up Braden Hensley. Duggins steps back in the batter's box. Lee takes a little bit of a larger lead now. The pitch over his head for ball 3. Duggins now works the count full. Hensley on deck. You've got Aiden Golden in the hole for the Dragons. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Low for ball 4. Dragons now with runners at first and second with 2 outs as Braden Hensley comes up to bat next. Braden Hensley walked in his last at bat. One of 5 walks now for the Dragons tonight against this Gatlinburg Highlander pitcher. 4-0 your score. First pitch to Hensley. High and away, ball 1. 1-0 count, 2 outs. 4-0 your score. Lee at first, Lee at second, Sammy Duggins at first. Called strike right down the middle. 1-1 count, 2 outs. One pitch to Hensley. Outside, low, gets away for ball 2. Runners will advance on no throw. So you got runners now at second and third with a 2-1 count and 2 outs. Hensley batting in the 8 hole tonight for the Dragons. Been on base once with a walk. Aiden Golden looking to come back up for the Dragons. See if he can get any more runs across. So was Braden Hensley. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High for ball 3. So you have 3-1 count, 2 outs. Top of the third inning, 4-0 your score. The 3-1 pitch to Hensley. Inside, called strike 2. Nice little movement on that pitch to hit the inside corner. Count now full with 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Pitch to Hensley. Swung back, foul tip. That might have been ball 4, but he was right where he called the strike last time. Golden retrieves the foul ball for the umpire. Hensley keeping the bat alive. Garrett Lee on third. Sammy Duggins at second. Payoff pitch to Hensley is low and away, ball 4. It'll be second time Braden Hensley has walked tonight. Now we got bases loaded for the 9-hole hitter Aiden Golden. Golden, see what happened to him in his last at bat, but he did score a run. I think he grounded into a fielder's choice. But I'll take a look and see what it says. He reached on an error in his last at bat. Bases loaded, 0-1 count, 2 outs. Pitch to Goldie. Hits him in the uniform to bring home another run for the Dragons, making it 5-0 as Garrett Lee comes across the plate. So you got top of the order now for the Dragons. Jace Mack, the catcher, coming up to bat. You've got Goldie at first. Hensley at second. Sammy Duggins at third. For the top of the lineup, Jace Mack. Mack walked in his last at bat. First pitch is away for ball 1. Mack 0 for 1 today with a strikeout and a walk. 1-0 pitch. Outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. Dragons lead by 5. Mack stepping back in the batter's box. Quick pitch. Inside, gets away for ball 3. Runner will come home and score. Sam Duggins scores on sliding in. Now you got runners at second and third and a 6-0 score. So now you've got Braden Hensley at third, Aiden Golden at second. Mack had 3-0 in the count. This one should be right down the middle. No, it's away for ball 4. Second time in consecutive at-bats that Jace Mack has walked. Jackson Barrett getting ready to courtesy run for the catcher as the coach for Gatlinburg Pittman comes to talk to his pitcher. We're going to take a quick break. Welcome back to Clinton Dragon Baseball. Meeting on the mound is over. You got Harrison Shelton at the plate with bases loaded. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Shelton is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout and a walk. This is the 3rd time this season Harrison Shelton has come up to bat with bases loaded. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped it up, going down the third base line, out of play, off the net. Now it's Shelton behind now 0-2. He struck out in his last at bat. Dragons lead now 6-0. A base hit right here will extend it. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Shelton. Outside for ball 1. Shelton still behind 1-2 with 2 outs. Here in the top of the 3rd inning, Dragons leading by 6. The 1-2 pitch to Shelton. Outside again, ball 2. Shelton now even in the count. Once again, you got Braden Hensley at third, Aiden Golden at second, Jackson Barrett for Chase Mack at first. The 2-2 pitch popped up and out of play back behind us. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Golden trying to mess with the pitcher a little bit, taking very long leads even though he can't steal any bases. Standing right now at the shortstop position. Here's the pitch. High for ball 3. Shelton now ahead in the count with a full count. 3-2 your count. 6-0 your score. 2 outs. Bases loaded. The payoff pitch. Called strike 3 looking to end the inning. So Dragons score 2. Your score is 6-0 as we get ready to start the bottom of the 3rd inning. Welcome back to Clinton Dragon Baseball here on Dragon Vision. We get ready to start the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Dragons lead the Highlanders 6-0. First pitch from Sam Raley is high and inside for ball 1. Raley, once again, your starting pitcher today. You got Raley pitching 1-0 pitch, swinging a miss, strike 1. Ball gets to the backstop still, no harm, no foul. Raley, Max, Slavin, Hensley, Goldie, and Davis, your infield. Webb, Shelton, and Sam Duggins, your outfield, going from left to right. Pitch in there for strike 2. Raley already striking out 3 in this game so far. And no walks and no hits so far. Here's the pitch. Swing and miss, strike 3, makes it number 4 on the day for Sam Raley. Raley so far 3 1/3 innings and 4 strikeouts. As number 3 comes up to bat next. Not sure what happened on that one. Guess he must have lined out on that out right there. I have to go back and have someone else tell me how that went. But there's 2 outs now here, it looks like, in the top of the 6th inning. As the first one was a strikeout. Pitch from Raley. Popped up and lands in the bleachers of the football stadium for strike 1. Let me see, what did they call? No, there is just 1 out. Okay, I was a little confused on that one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped going towards the shortstop. Picked up by Goldie. Goldie over to Slavin in time for the 2nd out of the inning. So 5 pitches for 2 outs so far. 6-0 your score in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Dragons lead Gatlinburg Pittman. As number 19 comes up to bat next. He is the leadoff batter. And he is also 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. Foul back in the net for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. 6-0 your score. The Dragons will be back here tomorrow afternoon as they take on Westridge. First pitch set for tentatively 1 o'clock. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the turf, no harm, no foul. Ball 1. Mack throws it back. Once again, you got Raley, Mack, Slavin, Hensley, Goldie, and Davis. In your outfield, you have Webb, Shelton, and Sammy Duggins. The 1-1 pitch called strike 2 on the inside corner. A lot of movement on that pitch as it got closer to home plate. 1-2 count, 2 outs. The pitch outside for ball 2. Raley looking for possibly strikeout number 5 right here. Twos across the board. Pitch from Rayleigh. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 makes it 5 strikeouts now through 3 innings. We'll be right back with the top of the 4th with your score 6-0. Welcome back to Clinton Dragon Baseball here on Dragon Vision. Your score after 3, 6-0. The Dragons lead the Highlanders. First pitch to Davis. Popped him up, going out towards center field. Center fielder looks like he's underneath it. He will catch it. 1 pitch, 1 out. Garrett Davis is now 1 for 2 or 1 for 3 on the day. Next up would be Jackson Webb. Jackson Webb is 2 for 2 on the day. He has singled and tripled. 1 out here. Top of the 4th inning, 6-0 your score. Nice little crowd out here from both Gatlinburg and Clinton. First pitch to Webb. Inside corner for strike 1. 0-1 count, 1 out. Here in the top of the 4th inning, the pitch to Webb. Fouled back and off his ankle and out of play for strike 2. Once again, Webb is 2 for 2 on the day. He's 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs and a run scored. On deck is your designated hitter, Garrett Lee. Here's the pitch. Line down the fence line and will roll back into play after hitting the hill. Still a foul ball, still 0-2. That might have been a double right there if it would have landed fair. So you got an 0-2 count, 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning as Jackson Webb steps back into the batter's box. The 0-2 pitch to Webb. Low for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Looks like a tiny bit of a shift in the infield. Shortstop playing almost at second base. Here's the pitch. Fouled back into the net and keeping the at bat alive. Still a 1-2 count. Catcher retrieves the foul ball, throwing it back to the pitcher. Garrett Lee was trying to race him for it. Once again, you got Coach Scott at first, Coach Long at third. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Turns on it, pops it up, going towards right field. Right fielder's underneath it. Will make the out of the inning. So you got now 2 outs here on a nice hard drive right there by Jackson Webb. First time he's been out today. Had that one landed, that might have been one of the extra hits he needed. 2 outs now for Garrett Lee. Garrett Lee is 1 for 1 on the day with a double and a sacrifice fly. He's also scored a run. The pitch to Lee. Turns on it, fouls it back into the net for strike 1. Slavin that time tried to race the catcher to go pick up the foul ball. 0-1 count, 2 outs, top of the 4th inning, 6-0 is your score. The 0-1 pitch to Lee. Check swing, did not go, but called strike 2 anyway. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Lee calls time as he steps back in the batter's box. The pitch to Lee. Grounded towards the shortstop, fielded cleanly, going to throw it over to first. In time, first 1-2-3 inning of the day for the Highlanders. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 4th with your score 6-0. Welcome back to Clinton Dragon Baseball here on Dragon Vision. Bottom of the 4th inning, 0-1 count now. Sam Raley still on the mound. Just pitch number 40 pitches on the day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside corner. It's the same pitch he's been giving all night to both sides. Raley now ahead 0-2. He's already got 5 strikeouts on the day. Here's the pitch. Make it 6 strikeouts on the day for Sam Raley. 3 pitches, all strikes. 1 out here. Bottom of the 4th inning, 6-0 your score. Once again, the Dragons will be back in action right here at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex, home of the Carson Newman Eagles. Tomorrow afternoon, first pitch slated for around 1 o'clock. Here's the pitch. Curved, little low for ball 1. Wind now blowing from right to left, maybe a little bit left center. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 2 just a little bit inside. A little bit low maybe on that one too. So Raley now behind 2-0 in the count. One of the first times he's been behind. Here's the pitch. Called strike 1 right on the outside corner. 2-1 count. 1 out, 6-0 your score in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch from Raley. As the batter steps out just in time before that pitch. Raley wanted to throw it but held it back. 2-1 pitch, 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Raley now got the count even now with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Foul, back it out of play. Might hit a car. No, it's going to end up down the hill. Still 2-2 count. Keep watching. Hopefully it doesn't hit my car out there. 2-2 count. 1 out, 6-0 your score. Here's the pitch. Turned on, but foul down the left field line and out of play. Someone watching the game from beyond the fence line out there with their dog. 2-2 count. 1 out. Pitch from Raley. Outside. Now a full count. 3 runs, or 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch, outside ball 4. First walk issued by Rayleigh tonight. Only the second base runner of the game for the Highlanders. 1 also reached on an error. Double play ball now could and would end the inning for the Dragons. Your infield includes Rayleigh, Max, Slavin, Hensley, Goldie, and Davis. See what Rayleigh comes up with right here. Runner at first. Pickoff move, 9 time, gets away, up onto the hill. So there's going to be now a runner at second. No more double play ball possible for the Dragons. Runner at second, 1 out. Rayleigh tried to pickoff move, but it was thrown just a little bit far for Slavin's glove. Just trying to see what Rayleigh. They called it a dead. So they called it a dead ball. Still gave the runner the base because it was out of play. Runner at second, 1 out. No more double play ball into effect. See what Rayleigh can do with this pitch. Grounded towards the third baseline and foul. As we'll also keep you updated on the Carson, Newman, and LMU score throughout the rest of this game. We got an 0-1 count, 1 out, runner at second. Checks the runner at second. The pitch curved across the outside corner for strike 2, excuse me. 0-2 count, 1 out. Rayleigh looking to get an out, get 2 more quick outs in this inning. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, strikeout number 7 on the day for Sam Rayleigh. As the next batter comes up for the Highlanders, wearing number 11, will be Husky. Husky is 0 for 1 on the day. A little bit low and away for ball 1. Mac wanted to try to throw the runner out at second, but no one was covering. 1-0 count, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning. Checks the runner. The pitch, little low for ball 2. 2-0 count, 2 outs, 6-0 your score. Dragons in their road gray uniforms, black lettering, white trim. 2-0 pitch, outside ball 3. Runner at second. On second via walk and stolen base on a bad pickoff move. Next pitch should be right down the middle from Rayleigh. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Called right down the middle for strike 1. Rayleigh behind 3-1, but 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The pitch hits him. So then they got runners at first and second with 2 outs. Rayleigh, not sure what happened on that one. Probably released it just a little bit early. As now you've got Vincel up to bat for the Highlanders. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Runners on first and second. The pitch to Vincel. Right across the heart of the plate for strike 1. 0-1 count, 2 outs. Rayleigh with 7 strikeouts so far in this game. The 0-1 pitch from Rayleigh. Right across the middle again for strike 2. That one closer to the inside corner, but still went across the plate. 0-2 count, 2 outs. See what Rayleigh can do right here. See if he can strike out Vincel for the second time. Popped up, and Matt gets underneath it. 1 out. So no runs, no hits, no errors. 2 Highlanders left on base. We'll be right back with the top of the 5th with your score 6-0. Welcome back to Clinton Dragon Baseball here on Dragon Vision. First pitch to Isaiah Slavin in the turf for ball one. Slavin on the day is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. The 1-0 pitch to Slavin with a 6-0 score. Strike on the outside corner. Same pitch he's been calling all night. Not sure why some of the Dragons don't want to pull the trigger on that pitch. 1-1 pitch, no outs, 6-0 your score here in the top of the fifth. The pitch turns on it. It's going to, will it get down left field? It will get off the left fielder's glove. Slavin will round first, going for 2. Slavin will get into second, a stand-up double to begin the fifth inning. First hit by Slavin tonight, second time he's been on base. I'll make sure that's ruled a double here. Got a runner at second now as Sammy Duggins comes up to bat next for your Dragons. Sam Duggins is 0 for 1 today with a walk and a run scored. Wait on them to give that official word. Slavin's at second. Sammy Duggins at the plate. He goes for the bunt, low and away for ball one. Slavin was looking to try to advance on that one, but didn't quite advance. It didn't quite get far enough away from the catcher. 1-0 count. And actually they say Slavin reaches on an error since it went off the glove of the left fielder, so it is not a hit for Slavin. Runner at second. Nobody out. Sammy Duggins at the plate. You got Braden Hensley on deck. Hagen Golden in the hole. The pitch called ball 3, a little bit outside on that one. Sammy Duggins pulled his bunt attempt back. 3-0 count with now a runner at second. The 3-0 pitch to Sammy Duggins should be right down the middle. It is for strike one. 3 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Top of the fifth inning, Dragons lead by 6. The 3-1 pitch to Sammy Duggins. Bunts it right towards the pitcher. Will advance the runner to third. Duggins will be out on the throw at first. So a sacrifice bunt gets a runner at third with now 1 out here. The top of the fifth inning as Braden Hensley. Braden Hensley comes up to bat. Hagen Golden will be on deck. The 8-9 hitters for your Dragons. Braden Hensley is 0 for 2, he has not had an official plate appearance today, has walked twice. First pitch in the turf, ball 1. 1-0 count, 1 out, 6-0 your score. Dragons looking to extend that lead in this inning. The 1-0 pitch. Strike right down the middle. All ones across the board with a runner at third, Slavin at third, Hensley up to bat, Golden in the hole, or Golden on deck, Mack in the hole. 1-1 pitch to Hensley. A little bit, called strike. 1-2 count, 1 out. That is about the same pitch he's been calling all night. 1-2 pitch, 1 out. Hensley looking to get on base for the 3rd time in this game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. It's going to be a drop strike 3, though. They're going to throw him not out, and the runner's going to come home and score on the throwing error as Hensley tries to go to second. So your score is now 7-0 with a runner at second. It is a strikeout, but it is a throwing error gets it still 1 out in the day, or 1 out in the inning. And Hensley now at second with Hagen Golden up to bat. Hagen Golden is 0 for 1 on the day. He reached on an error, and he has an RBI and a run scored. 7-0 your score. Hensley at second, Hagen Golden at the plate, top of the lineup in the hole. Checks the runner at second. The pitch to Goldie. High for ball 1. 1-0 count, 1 out, 7-0 your score. Hensley at second. Wind dying down to not much wind right now at all looking at outfield. Swing and a miss for strike 1. He swung underneath that pitch. All ones across the board, 7-0 your score. Sam Rayleigh done a phenomenal job pitching for the Dragons. He should be back at the bottom of the fifth, but we'll see. Here's the first pitch outside for ball 2. Low and away. So you got Coach Scott at first, Coach Long at third. Goldie trying to get on base for the third time today. Here's the pitch outside, ball 2, or ball 3 now. 3-1 count, 1 out. Goldie was hit by a pitch in his last at bat. Reached on an error in his first at bat. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Inside, nearly hits him for ball 4. They said it did hit him. So it's going to be the second time today Goldie has been hit by a pitch. Brings up the top of the lineup for the Dragons, which is Jace Mack. Jace Mack is 0 for 1 on the day with 2 walks and a strikeout. Hensley at second, Goldie at first. Mack represents the potential game-winning run for the Dragons. Here's the pitch. On the outside corner for strike 1. 0-1 count, 1 out, 7-0 the score. Once again, you got Hensley at second, Goldie at first. The pitch to Mack. Little outside but called strike 2. Umpire had to take a look at that one for just a split second to make sure. 0-2 count, 1 out. See if Goldie can get a base hit or get on base, or Matt can get on base outside for ball 2, ball 1. 1-2 count, 1 out, 7-0 the score. Mack at the plate. The pitch popped it up, going towards left field. Left fielder's going to get underneath it. Will he make the catch? He will make the catch and keep runners at first and second with 2 outs now. And Harrison Shelton coming up to bat. Harrison Shelton is 0 for 2 on the day with a walk and 2 strikeouts. He's also scored a run. Runners at first and second, 2 outs now. Shelton represents the potential winning run for the Dragons. Run rules include 15 after 3 or 10 after 5. First pitch way outside for ball 1. Davis on deck, and then you got Jackson Webb in the hole. 1-0 pitch outside and high for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, top of the 5th inning. Your Dragons lead the Highlanders 7-0. Take their leads. The 2-0 pitch to Shelton. Low and away, but called strike 1. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Shelton looking to get on base for the second time today. Checks the runners. The 2-1 pitch. Turned on. Down right field line. It's going to will land. It will land between the first and left fielder. 1 run will score, and he will get to second and get tagged out, trying to advance to second. So your score after midway through the 5th is 8-0. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 5th. Welcome back to Clinton Dragon Baseball here on Dragon Vision. We get ready to bring you the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch is called strike one. Sam Rayleigh still on the mound for the Dragons. He's so far pitched 4 shutout innings. Here's the pitch. Low in the dirt, ball 1. Rayleigh 1-1 count now. He has 1 walk and 7 strikeouts so far today in 4 innings. Pitch high and away for ball 2. So far, your box line reads 8 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Dragons with a 3-1 count now. And no runs on no hits and 2 errors for the Highlanders. 3-1 pitch. Outside ball 4. Second walk of the game issued by Sam Rayleigh in 4 innings. That was Williams who walked. It brings up Uriner. He is the designated hitter, it looks like. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Runner at first, nobody out. Pitch from Rayleigh. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Ground ball could get 2 outs for the Dragons on this pitch, or on this at bat. 0-1 count. Right down the heart of the plate for strike 2. Wind picking up once again just a little bit. Looks like it's a little bit harder on this end of the field than in the outfield. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3 on a pitch that was in the opposite batter's box. 8 strikeouts now for Sam Rayleigh. Brings up the 9-hole hitter Cutshaw. He is 0 for 1 today. Runner at first, 1 out. Ground ball could end the inning for the Dragons. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. 0-1 count, 1 out. 8 strikeouts and counting so far for Sam Rayleigh. Pickoff move not in time. Isaiah Slavin not pulling what some of the teams do and just holding it on his hip until he gets up. 0-1 count, 1 out. The pitch popped him up and out of play, back behind us, maybe off the press box for strike 2. Looks like the rain might be picking up. Maybe a little bit of sprinkles out there. I see people wearing hoods on their head now. 0-2 count, 1 out. Pitch from Rayleigh. High for ball 1. Once again, Rayleigh has 8 strikeouts and 2 walks so far today. Runner at first being held on by Slavin. Ground ball could end the inning. Here's the pitch. Outside, a little bit away for ball 2. 2-2 count, 1 out. 2-2 pitch. Runner's moving. Throws it high over the head when it gets down. Called him safe. Couldn't tell if they were going to call him out at first, but they called him safe now. No more double play ball in effect, and a full count now for batter number 13 for the Highlanders. Back-to-back innings now. The Highlanders have had a runner at second base in scoring position. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 9 strikeouts for Sam Rayleigh now. Here through 4 2/3 innings. As now number 19, Gaff, comes up. He is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Calling time right now, so the umpire may be asking for some more baseballs. No, he's talking to one of the players. He's giving a warning to one of the players on the Gatlinburg Pittman side, the one who I think just struck out. He walked all the way over to the dugout to say something to him, and now the coach wants to figure out what did he say. I'm not sure what it was either, but he wasn't happy when he was making the conversation. Right now, Rayleigh he's gone 4 2/3 innings, 9 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Meeting over between the home plate umpire and the third base head coach for the Highlanders. As the leadoff batter comes up, Gaff. First pitch from Rayleigh. Strike on the outside corner. Rayleigh potentially 2 pitches away from his 10th strikeout of the day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. No, outside for ball 1. 1-1 count. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Dragons lead by 8. The pitch from Rayleigh. Grounded towards the third baseman, picked up by Davis. Davis is going to throw it over to Slavin. In time for the third out of the inning. Great stretch right there. Isaiah Slavin will be right back with the top of the sixth with your score 8-0. Welcome back to Clinton Dragon Baseball here on Dragon Vision. As we begin the top of the sixth inning, Dragons lead by 8. Garrett Davis takes the first pitch high and inside for ball 1. Garrett Davis, the 3-hole hitter, is 1 for 3 with a strikeout and a run scored. 1-0 pitch, way outside, ball 2 gets the ricochet, gets back to the catcher to throw him back. Can't tell if it's sprinkling outside or if it's just cold. I see all the hoods out on the home hillside of the ballpark, or the hillside. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. Same pitch he rung him up on in the second inning. 2-1 count, nobody out. You've got Davis, Webb, and Lee due up in this inning. Here's the pitch. Low and away for ball 3. Once again, Dragons need 2 runs in this inning and then to keep the Highlanders from getting on the board as Davis calls time to win this game in 6 innings. Dragons will be back in action tomorrow, right back here at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex on the campus of Carson Newman University. First pitch set for 1 o'clock against Westridge. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Lined up towards center fielder. Center fielder ran in. He's backed up and makes the catch. So 1 out now here for Jackson Webb. Jackson Webb is 2 for 3 on the day with a single and a triple. He was just a little bit off getting a possible double in his last at bat when he flew out to right field. Webb right now would have the game-winning hit for the Dragons because he scored the first 2 runs on his triple. Here's the first pitch to Webb. Fouled it back into the dugout for the Dragons for strike 1. Webb once again with a single and a triple so far in this game. The Dragons have 2 extra base hits so far tonight, and we're just a little bit away from getting a couple home runs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded towards the first baseman and foul. 0-1 count, or 0-2 count now with 1 out here. Wind picking up now. Looks like it's blowing more towards left field. Maybe left center, not quite sure. 0-2 pitch to Jackson Webb. Wind grabbed a hold of that one to put it as ball 1. And to give you an update, the score 1-0 up at LMU, where the Carson Newman Eagles lead LMU. Here's the 1-2 pitch with 1 out. Outside for ball 2. Chilly night, windy night for baseball, but that's what you get in East Tennessee in the middle of April. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Webb. Grounded towards the third baseman. It's going to get through the 6 hole. 3 hits now for Jackson Webb. And our really good nominee for our hitter of the game tonight, as now Garrett Lee comes up to bat next. Garrett Lee is 1 for 2 with a sacrifice fly RBI, and he scored a run. He also has a double on the day. Garrett Lee represents the potential winning or game-winning or the winning run for the Dragons. If they lead by 10 after this inning, the game will be over. First pitch to Lee. He's going to pop it up towards left field. Left fielder and second baseman running at her. So is center fielder. It's going to land right in front of the center fielder. Had 3 Highlanders running for that one. So now you got runners at first and second with just 1 out. And Isaiah Slavin coming up to bat next for the Dragons. He is 0 for 2 with a walk, a strikeout, and a run scored today. The only Dragon to not score a run so far today is the leadoff hitter, Jace Mack. We'll see if we can get him back up in this inning or next inning, to see if he can get a run, score, go across the plate today. Here's the pitch. Singled right by the second baseman, picked up by the left fielder. Webb's going to try to score. Webb will score. 9-0. The Dragons now lead with runners at first and second. Potential winning run at second base with Garrett Lee as Sammy Duggins comes up to bat with 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Jackson Webb has now scored once and had 2 RBIs. Actually scored twice now and has 2 RBIs on the day. So he scored 4 of the 9 runs so far. First pitch to Sammy Duggins. Swing and a miss, ball gets away. No one was paying attention though. Could have been, they called it a foul ball, that's why. Sammy Duggins is 0 for 1 today with a walk and a run scored. The 0-1 pitch to Duggins. High for ball 1. A base hit could bring Garrett Lee in the 10th run of the day home for the Dragons. Wind calming down a little bit, blowing towards left field now. 1-1 pitch, popped up, foul, out of play into the football stadium, or just below the football stadium, for strike 2. 1-2 count, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Braden Hensley on deck for the Dragons. Checks the runners. The pitch, lined. Foul, just foul. That could have plated both runs on that one down the left field line. Landed probably about 3 feet further than it should have. Dragons do have somebody warming up in the bullpen. It looks like he's wearing number 6. I will find that roster for you in a minute. Lighting up or warming up in the bullpen. We will see who that is for the Dragons, as we still have a 1-2 count with 1 out. Brent Schaefer, the sophomore, warming up for the Dragons. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Inside, called strike 3 looking though. 2 outs now for Braden Hensley and the potential winning run at second base. Braden Hensley coming up to bat for the Dragons. He is 0 for 1 with an RBI and 2 walks so far tonight. He is the 8-hole hitter. Not sure what the there was something being discussed in the Gatlinburg Pittman dugout, while the second base umpire was talking to the pitcher. Ball resumes now. First pitch coming to Hensley. Hensley walked twice today and has a run scored. The pitch inside, gets away, no harm, no foul for ball 1. Hensley also has an RBI from one of the walks. 9-0 your score here in the top of the 6th inning. 1-0 count, runners at first and second. Hensley trying to get on base to bring up Goldie, the 9-hitter. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 6th inning. Lee at second, Slavin at first. The pitch. Outside, called strike 1. He's been calling that same pitch all evening, so you got a 2-1 count now with 2 outs. Once again, Hensley wants to get a run. He wants to get on base and keep this inning alive, or else there will be 7 innings. The pitch. Fouled back into the net to make it an even 2-2 count. Goldie this time tried to race the catcher to get the foul ball. No more Dragons warming up in the bullpen. We'll see if we see Rayleigh come out for the bottom of the 6th, or if they will switch to Brent Schaefer. We'll check on this one. The pitch to Hensley. Inside, hits him. So you got bases loaded now. The potential winning run now at third base in Garrett Lee. As Aiden Golden comes up to bat next. He is 0 for 1 with an RBI and has been hit by a pitch twice. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The 9-hole Goldie up to bat. Here's the pitch. Gets away. Garrett Lee will come home. Will he make it in time? He does. 10-0 your score now with runners at first and second. So the Dragons could end this game in the bottom of the 6th inning now, leading by 10. 1-0 count. Goldie at the plate. Slavin at third. Braden Hensley now at second. Leadoff hitter Jace Mack on deck. 10-0 your score. The pitch outside for ball 2. 2-0 count. 2 outs here. Top of the 6th inning. Next Dragon Vision game will be tomorrow from here. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle, but low for ball 3. Dragon Vision will be back tomorrow as the Dragons take on West Ridge here at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex at Carson Newman. First pitch set for around 1 o'clock. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Looks like Goldie had the green light on that one. Usually that's not given. Usually they take a 3-0 pitch. So here's the 3-1 count. 2 outs. Goldie looking to keep this inning alive. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. Goldie will walk and be on base for the 4th consecutive time. As we get back to the leadoff batter, Jace Mack. He is 0 for 2 with 2 walks and a strikeout. I'll have to see if he wouldn't have scored. I'll have to see if Jackson Barrett scored any runs today for his position. 2 outs now, bases loaded, top of the order for the Dragons. Harrison Shelton on deck. The pitch turned on, grounded towards the first baseman, cleanly fielded, stepped on for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Dragons lead by 10 as we get ready to start the bottom of the 6th inning. Welcome back as we begin the bottom of the 6th inning. Dragons lead by 10. First pitch from Rayleigh is a swing and a miss for strike one. If the Highlanders do not score in this inning, it will end with a 10-0 final. If not, it will go to the 7th. Here is the pitch. Outside for ball one. Rayleigh so far on the day, 9 strikeouts to 2 walks. 10-0 your score. We'll see what he does right here on the 1-1 pitch. Ball two, a little bit low. Number 2 up to bat for the Highlanders. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Rayleigh. Fouled out and outplayed. That one will land in the football stadium on the field for a 2-2 count. We'll see if any of the players go out there and try to retrieve that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Time called by the batter. You got number 2, number 1, and I'm not exactly sure who is in the on decks or on the hole as the ball is outside for full count now. Payoff pitch coming from Rayleigh is hits him. I'm not sure if that hit him or if it was a walk, but it looked like it hit him just on the upper shoulder. Either way, it's got a runner on first and nobody out. Once again, Rayleigh now had 3 walks to 9 strikeouts. Number 1 up to bat next. He is Davis. And Davis is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Pitch inside corner, strike 1. Ground ball could result in a double play. Dragons in double play field. Slavin holding the runner on the pitch. Check swing. 1-1 count. Said he did not go. You got Rayleigh, Max, Slavin, Hensley, Goldie, and Davis. Called strike on the outside corner makes it 1-2 count now. In the outfield, you got Jackson Webb, Harrison Shelton, and Sammy Duggins. Batter steps out. 1-2 count, no outs. Wind really picking up right now. Here's the pitch. Curved around the outside corner, but not called a strike. 2-2 count, no outs. Rayleigh looking for strikeout number 10 or a ground ball right here. The pitch high for ball 3. Full count now, no outs. We did see Brent Schaefer warming up during the last half inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. The pitch from Rayleigh. Called ball 4, back-to-back walks. Runners at first and second. No movement from the Dragons coaching staff. But a ground ball now could still result in 2 outs for the Dragons. As a courtesy runner comes on, 4 walks now for Sam Rayleigh to 9 strikeouts. He toes the rubber, waiting on the batter. Batter steps in the box. First pitch from Rayleigh. Fouled back into the net for strike 1. You could see that ball hit the net right in front of the camera. 0-1 count, no outs. 10-0 your score. Dragons are looking for a 1-2, looking for 3 consecutive outs. Here's the pitch. Curved across the middle of the plate for strike 2. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Once again, Rayleigh either looking for a strikeout or a double play right here. Some kind of out or a double play. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3, strikeout number 10 on the day for Sam Rayleigh. Highlanders down to their final 2 outs if they do not score. As number 11 comes up to bat next, that is Husky. That was Gaff who just struck out. It's the second time he struck out. Husky is 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch swung on, foul tip, caught for strike 1. 10 strikeouts now for Sam Rayleigh. A ground ball could end this game. Dragons lead 10-0. The 0-1 pitch. Called strike 2 on the outside corner. Rayleigh looking for strikeout, possibly number 11 to match the batter's number. The 0-2 pitch. A little bit high for ball 1. This is the only batter for the Gatlinburg Highlanders that has not struck out today. 1-2 count, 1 out. Pitch Swing and a miss, strike 3. 11 strikeouts for Sam Raley. Now every batter on Gatlinburg Pittman's team has struck out tonight. Raley 1 out away from a complete game shutout. Runners on first and second. If the Dragons can get this out, game is over. Pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. This is Vinsel, who has struck out once tonight. 0-1 pitch from Raley. Called strike 2 on the outside corner. Raley now one out away from a complete game shutout with 11 strikeouts and counting so far. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. That was pitch, if I'm not mistaken, yes, that was pitch number 100 for Sam Raley today. The 1-2 pitch from Raley. Curved across the middle, ball 2 though. I thought he was going to give him the strikeout. Was a little bit low. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Pitch from Raley as the runners move. Outside, called strike 3, looking. So Sam Raley gets 12 strikeouts on the day and a no-hitter for Sam Raley. We will be right back with a possible interview, or we may do the interviews tomorrow. Your final score 10-0 for the Dragons. Welcome back to Dragon Vision. There will be no interviews tonight, so we'll read you the final score. Final box line reads 10 runs on 8 hits and 1 error for your Dragons. No runs on no hits and 2 errors for the Gatlinburg Highlanders. Winning pitcher Sam Rayleigh. 6 innings, no hits, no runs, no earned runs, 4 walks, and 12 strikeouts. Losing pitcher Gaff. 3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 7 walks, 5 strikeouts. Players of the game, Sam Rayleigh. The pitcher, Jackson Webb. Batting, he went 3 for 4. That's 2 singles and a triple. We'll be back in action tomorrow as the Dragons take on Westridge right here. First pitch set for 1 o'clock here at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex on the campus of Carson Newman University.